This is a case of domestic abuse gone horribly wrong. When calling 911 covered in blood, Matthew Phelps had a story to back up a sickening act. But was he telling the truth? Or was this murderer looking for an excuse and an easy way out?
911, what's the address of your emergency?
Patuxent Drive.
Okay, just repeat that address to make sure we have it right.
Patuxent Drive, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay, and what is your first and last name? Phone number you calling from?
Phone number?
Yes, sir. Tell me exactly what happened.
I think I killed my...
What do you mean by that? What happened?
I had a dream, and then I turn on the lights and she's dead on the floor.
How?
I have blood all over me, and there's a bloody knife on the bed, and I think I did it.
Okay. Alright, stay on the phone with me. I'm getting our ambulance, okay?
I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
When did you wake up to find this?
I don't even know what time it is.
Alright, stay on the phone with me, sir. I just gotta ask you a few questions, okay? I'm getting some help to you. Are you with the patient now?
Yeah, I can see her.
Okay. Alright, how old is the patient?
She's 29.
Okay. Is she awake at all right now? What makes you think she's dead? Is she awake?
She's not breathing.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, do you think she is beyond any help?
I don't know. I'm too scared to get too close to her.
Okay, just stay on the phone with me, sir. I'm here with you. I'm here with you.
I'm so scared.
Alright, I've already sent the paramedics to help you, okay? I'm sending someone to assist you. Just please leave everything as you found it. Is there anything else we can do for you, sir? Where's the knife right now?
The knife's on the bed. I'm not next to it, so I don't have a weapon on me or anything like that.
Okay, when did you wake up?
I don't know. I took more medicine than I should have because I know it can make you feel good. So a lot of times I can't sleep at night.
Okay.
I took some.
All right. So, what are you sure she's not breathing?
She's not moving. Oh my God.
Okay, I'm gonna stay here with you. Okay, let's at least see if she's breathing. Okay.
I'm so
all right.
to by her.
Can you see her from where you're at?
Yeah, it's so bad. There's so much blood.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna stay here on the phone with you until help gets there. Okay. Just don't touch anything. Just look at is she breathing at all? Is her chest moving? Is anything going on with her?
No.
Okay. Well, we're gonna at least.
Blood is dried on me.
It's dried.
The blood's not wet on me. The blood is dry. So I don't know what. Oh God.
All right. Well, we're gonna at least try to help her. Okay. All right. Just give me this. All right. I've already sent the paramedics to help you. Just stand alone. I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do next. Okay. Are you right by her?
Oh my God. I mean, I can see her, but oh my God.
Stay with me, sir. I know this is upsetting, but we're going to try to do as much for her as you can. If you're not sure that she's gone, we're going to try to help her, okay? So just listen carefully. Just listen, okay, sir? First, just look at her right now. Tell me what you see. Is the chest moving? Is she breathing? Anything at all?
No, she's not moving at all. Oh my God. No, he didn't deserve this. Why?
I understand, sir. I understand, but right now we just want to make sure we're doing as much as possible. Is there anyone else at all in the home with you, or is it just you and her?
No, it's just me and her.
Where are you in the house? Where are you in the house, sir?
At the back of the house. There's a light on it.
Okay, well... Alright, is the door unlocked?
I don't know.
Can you go do that for me, sir? That way the paramedics can get in? Are you able to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and stay on the phone with me. Go ahead and unlock the door, okay?
That's so blue light.
What'd you say, sir? Go ahead and unlock the door. Let me know when she's done that, okay? Let me know when the door's unlocked.
Oh, here.
Okay, you said officers there?
No.
I'm gonna let you go.
Matthew James Phelps claimed that thanks to an overindulgence in cough medicine, he had completely lost control and brutally murdered his wife, Lauren. For the residents of Raleigh, North Carolina, this gruesome killing would become an unforgettable incident. Because, despite Matthew's claims, Lauren's death was found to be far from an accident or a result of a hallucination. After the chilling 911 call in which Phelps remained remarkably calm, police arrived at the Phelps home to find Lauren deceased. It was the 1st of September, 2017. The 29-year-old woman had been the victim of over 100 wounds, and while Matthew displayed confusion about Lauren's well-being during his conversation with dispatchers, there was simply no way that she could have survived such an attack. Matthew Phelps was quickly arrested and charged with the murder of his wife. Given the macabre nature of this crime, many believed that there had to be some reason or motivation behind it. The cough syrup story made little sense, especially when police tested Phelps's blood and found little of the substance, not nearly enough to cause any kind of serious side effect. The makers of the medicine, Bayer, also came forward and stated that their cough syrup had never been shown to have any violent side effects. Hallucinations were a rare occurrence thanks to the syrup, and only happened in instances when large amounts of the liquid had been ingested. The reality was that Matthew had thought up what would become known as the cough medicine defense. As a way of hiding a crime he may have been fantasizing about for a considerable time. According to a friend of Matthew's, the then 28-year-old had previously admitted to wondering what it would be like to take a life. Matthew Phelps was a man with strange curiosities for sure, but after investigators did some more digging on Phelps, they found some truly disturbing evidence. Prior to Lauren's murder, Matthew Phelps had been posting on social media under the alias Marty Radical Phelps, had essentially created a deranged character in his head and then posed as this person online. Marty Radical's Instagram page featured multiple nods to the fictional serial killer and main subject of the hit Hollywood movie American Psycho. The Christian Bale starring thriller is famous for its grisly depictions of murder, the nonchalant attitude to death, and the often misogynistic personality of its lead character. Not only did Phelps share images from the movie on his feed, he also posted photos of himself dressed up as the Wall Street banker turned homicidal maniac. Had Lauren or her loving family been made aware of this troubling social media account, it may have raised some red flags, But this behavior, however bizarre, was not enough to suggest that Michael James Phelps was capable of actually killing a person. Had this man become so obsessed with a motion picture that he simply had to act it out in real life? Or were his actions online simply a glimpse into Matthew's sinister side, one which was just waiting for the opportune moment to reveal itself? That moment may have been when Lauren Phelps made it clear that she no longer wanted to be part of the relationship with Matthew. Prior to her death, Lauren sent messages to her sister expressing her desire to leave Matthew and have him out of her life for good. It is likely that Matthew was made aware of Lauren's plan, and it may well have been what pushed this unhinged husband over the edge. The once cute couple met in Kentucky way back when they were both in middle school. After Lauren and her family relocated to North Carolina, years went by without the pair having contact. Until Matthew found Lauren on Instagram, liked her photos, and slid into her DMs. Soon after, and without much of a second thought, Matthew picked up his life and moved to North Carolina to be with Lauren. This was a romance moving at an abnormal pace, and this fact did not sit well with Lauren's father. Matthew Phelps's lack of hesitation when moving state may have been due to his lack of familial connections back home. He had been raised by his grandparents with little supervision. It is worth noting that even as young as age 4, Matthew was exposed to slasher horror movies. These became the basis of one of his only connections to a father figure, though it was not with his biological dad, but rather with one of his mom's many different partners. After Matthew's move to Raleigh, North Carolina, Lauren and Matthew quickly got engaged, but not before Lauren and her family found out that Matthew had been keeping a previous marriage secret from them. It was enough to cause concern, but Phelps kept further details to himself, and the pair continued in their courtship. Lauren and Matthew got married in 2016, though even in the early stages this was not a happy union. Lauren worked multiple jobs as Matthew struggled to keep a single one. He would spend obscene amounts of money on video games, including splashing the couple's cash on game subscriptions, microtransactions, and purchases on iTunes. This left Lauren stressed. And when coupled with Matthew's rumored jealousy thanks to a male member of their church group, Lauren was living a nightmare. These problems added up and eventually pushed the young woman to the point of no return. She wanted out of the marriage. She wanted nothing to do with Matthew Phelps, and this is likely when Matthew Phelps decided to end his marriage to Lauren in the most disgusting way imaginable. In October of 2018, just over 1 year after Lauren's death, Matthew Phelps was found guilty of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. The once clean-cut Phelps appeared in court, a transformed man. He now sported a disheveled, unkempt look, complete with a shaggy beard and long hair. And after receiving his sentence, Phelps seemed to be at grips with the horror he had inflicted on Lauren and her family. "I feel like a monster, part of the wretched, part of the darkness we don't speak of. This was a senseless, mindless act, and I regret every step that led me in that direction." Matthew Phelps. No matter how deeply Matthew regrets his heinous actions toward his wife, no matter how many years go by with him locked inside a prison cell, Lauren's family maintains that they will never forgive Phelps. Lauren's father may not have approved of their marriage, but he did learn to love Matthew and treat him as his own son, something he now sorely regrets. For Lauren's mother, Lori, her life is forever altered because of one man's unforgivable act. "I've struggled every day since. There are times that I feel I won't survive it. The actions of Matthew James Phelps have forever changed me. This has broken me and my heart." Lori Hugelmeyer. As Matthew's sentence was passed, members of Lauren's church group watched on in court, each dressed in a blue shirt complete with a logo for Lauren's Light, an organization founded in her memory with the aim of raising awareness of domestic violence. Matthew Phelps will spend the rest of his life behind bars, and while he is known to many as the cough syrup killer, it's clear that this cold-blooded murder had nothing to do with medicine and everything to do with one man's sick and twisted fantasy. Lauren Phelps's marriage to Matthew was likely rarely a happy one. but few could have ever predicted the relationship coming to such a tragic end. She is sadly another example of just how deadly domestic abuse can turn. Her killer faces justice, but nothing can undo the pain that Matthew Phelps has caused.